Morning, sports fans. This is Amy Gallegos behind the camera and also commentating for the first part until my colleague Chris Blair gets here. He just finished a game against Team Hallman and they won, and he got a hat trick, so congrats to him. Big plays by him. Tonight we have Team Cook versus Team Delgado. Both teams coming out of a loss this week. Team Cook lost to Hallman 5-4, and Team Delgado lost to Team Meyer 5-4 as well. So they're both kind of looking for some type of win tonight, so it should be a good game. I haven't had a chance to look over the notes, but as far as Team Delgado goes, John Peterson, their rookie last week, scored 2 more goals for them, which they really needed. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for them to take the win. Defensively, they seem pretty sound. Jordy Boom, Steve Manville, and Robert Hobbs have been relentless on the defensive end and stopping them from scoring anything. All right, so the puck has just gone. Looks like Team Cook has gained possession. Team Delgado recovering. Looks like Steve Manville can't get a handle on the puck right now. Seems like Anjanette ran into one of the other players on Team Cook. Like there was a shot attempt by Team Cook and couldn't really catch who that was, but looks like Lauren Ringelman saved that. Have a face-off. Team Delgado wins it. Looks like both teams can't quite get a handle on the puck tonight, or today, I mean, as it is Saturday. Jordy Boom trying to make something happen for Team Delgado.
All right, sorry to join you so late there, Amy.
It's all right, quite all right.
All right, so here we are. It's Team Delgado and Team Cook. Special Saturday morning action, or I guess noontime, as we are around 12 o'clock. 20:35 to go here in the first, and it is a scoreless tie. Team Cook carries it down the left wing, poked away by Joey Delgado. Jordy Boom now. Feeling some pressure out there. Haneke. But he works it down. Captain Tom Cook now tries to skate it out for his team, and he does, but it goes just out of the reach of Chris Grogan. That's going to come all the way back to Jordy Boom in the defensive zone. Boom up for Rieger. Delgado's got Peterson. He takes a shot. Mitch Robinson, glove save. We're going to have a face-off down in the Cook zone.
Now for Team Delgado, they're actually short-handed tonight, offensively and defensively. They're Amber Brandom, the torpedo, will be gone today, so that might affect some of the gameplay for Team Delgado.
It looks like, are they also missing Hobbs out there?
I guess so.
I believe they are.
That wasn't in the notes, but
I think that would be their D-man. That's I don't see him on the bench in his characteristic helmet there. So we'll see if that has any impact on the game so far. Looks like a little bit of slow going. People kind of feeling each other out. Jordy Boom now being supported by Steve Manville. Manville's been having a heck of a season so far, racking on quite a few points for his club. A lot of assists, so he's a good team guy. Haneke tries to set up his man in front, James Dent, but it won't go. And Ringelman's going to cover that one up.
I had the sides confused. The last call, I thought that was Ringelman on the other end, but I was wrong.
No worries. Those goalies should be forced to wear at least matching light and dark for their team. That can get confusing sometimes. Cook tees one up, and that one gets blocked. It looked like that was blocked by Ignazuski. That one can hurt. Cook's got a bomb. And he's looking to set up again, banging his stick. Fed to him there by Grogan, but he doesn't have a lane. Throws it back to Makusik. Dent for Grogan, but he can't get it. Manville's going to control it. Rubbed off by Cook, and that one goes deep for Grogan. But boom, back checking well to take away any scoring opportunity he might have. Tries to feed Haneke. That one goes up over a sprawling Manville. And up over the net wide. Haneke battling down low with Boom. He's got Cook on the point. Rieger couldn't stop the shot. Ringelman covers up despite some tenacious play there by Grogan. He's got a couple of points on the season, but Haneke seems to be their man offensively. We got him down for 4 goals and 2 assists on the season. Impressive numbers there so far.
Now, if Team Cook wins this game, they're actually going to be tied with Team Delgado as far as wins and losses this season. So you're probably going to see a lot of good plays right now.
Well, that's definitely
for Team Cook. I mean, both teams, they both came off a loss, so
yeah,
they're both going to be looking to get a win tonight.
Those are going to be these are all going to be big points coming down the stretch here, as we are pretty close to the division redistribution that'll set us up for the playoffs. As you know, we'll be broken into, I believe, their gold and silver divisions after, I believe, 1 more week. And then those groups of 4 will play in their own set of playoffs. So positioning down the stretch here really significant for where you're going to end up come the postseason. Manville fires one. Stick save by Robinson. Mitch and Ringelman both kind of looking for rebound games, as you said. Looks like Ringelman has not been having her best games of late. She came off a really strong season last year, or last season, I guess, not really a year, and had some really great games to open things up, but has struggled of late. And so we'll see if she can kind of get her game back on track here for Team Delgado. Grogan fires one off the stick of Peterson, goes high and wide. Delgado wheels around like he loves to do. Feeds Rieger, crosses the red line. She's got 2 men, so she's just going to throw it in on Robinson, hope for the freeze, and she's going to get it for a face-off in the Cook zone. Face-off down low. Grogan beats Peterson, but Delgado strips it from him. Peterson along the half boards fires a shot. That one's blocked by Cook. Down low in the corners. Hits Delgado, who feeds it in front. Rieger couldn't get to it. Peterson now back on it. Over to Delgado. In front, Rieger fans on it. Back to Peterson. Wheels around along the left point. Takes it to the high slot. Throws one in. Robinson save. Rieger fires again, and Robinson gloves that one. 14-50-0-0 your score. Robinson covers that one up after a little bit of a scramble. We're going to get another face-off to his right down in the Cook zone.
Well, I don't have the stat sheet for Team Delgado, but I know that they've been struggling lately on the face-off circle. That last time I checked, they were only 40%,
Ouch.
Which is pretty low. I mean, 50% is okay, but I mean, at least they have to get it up to there sometime.
I tell you what, they are absolutely missing Mark Hool in the face-off circle. I think I mentioned this at least once a game, probably because Hool's on my team now, and I know just how much of an asset he can be in the circles. So puck possession is so important in this game. And to come out of a face-off with the puck only 40% of the time, that can cause some problems. Kusick shoots one in. James Dent lost it low. And Delgado goes tumbling down, no call. Haneke, just an absolute force for Cook and in general. He's a longtime Loch Ness veteran. He's got over 100 career goals. So no surprise there that he's Team Cook's lead scorer, and we're going to look to see a lot more out of him, even though he's been buzzing around Ringelman early so far. Dent picks one up. Over to Cook. He's got Eileen Kusick. And she's going to get beat to it by Delgado. Builds up speed now along the left wing. He's got Ignazuski in front and Rieger to the side. Cuts in front now. Drop pass for Rieger. She battles with Cook, and Cook's going to send it down. Kind of a stalemate so far, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, not a lot going on right now.
Oh, and Rieger just kind of gave it away. I think she was hoping for Ignazuski to have a little bit more speed there. Didn't quite get his wheels under him, though. Jordy, good job to control it there with the skate, but he lost it to Dent. Those two grinding out. Jordy rubs out Dent. No call. Play continues, and Jordy Boom tries to settle a bouncing puck. Can't. And that one just gets knocked off his stick by McCusick. Dent over to Grogan. Grogan builds up speed, tries to build a wall, goes high. Scouting report on Ringelman seems to be to shoot high. We've been seeing that a lot by a lot of teams lately. No difference here so far. Ignazuski throws one in. Impressive glove save by Mitch, who was down, but managed to get his hand up there and swat that one out of the air. And that one's going to count as a face-off win for Delgado. Manville throws it in, looking for the tip. Ignazuski just kind of stopped it dead. Peterson now. Peterson's been a big force for Delgado, and I think they're honestly looking for a little bit more out of him. I don't want to say that too much pressure's being put on him, but Delgado definitely appreciates what they have in such a talent like him, and so I think in some way he will be looked to kind of lead the charge here. Robinson gloves it down again. Seeing a lot of play down in the Cook zone, but not a lot of quality scoring chances. It's a testament to the defense here, which Team Cook not so much known for their defense per se, as they got a lot of guns, and Derek Haneke, Tom Cook, Chris Grogan. These are high-scoring guys. Eileen's got 3 goals. Tom's got 3 goals. Haneke's got 4. Dent's got 2. So this is a scoring unit, but we're seeing some good defensive play. Not so much here, though, as a turnaround. Peterson got the shot up high on Mitch, and he shrugs that one away. Cook trying to get something started for his team. Feeds Eileen. Tries to work around Manville and can't. Rieger steals that one away. Peterson's got a stick handle through 3 players. Manages to bat one down into the corner now. Almost gets rubbed out by Eileen. Doing a good job to play him hard. Boom! Fires one in. Blocked by Grogan. Haneke spins off there. It's a little defensive spinorama, but he gives it away. Manville's going to throw it all the way down. Cook collects, and they start again. Cook just passes to the open space, and it works as Haneke collects. Nifty backhand back to Cook. Cook skates high, winds up a snapshot, and that one goes high in the netting. 9:20 to play, 0-0 still your score. Face-off win once again by Cook. Haneke threw that one in front. He had Dent there trying to get a rebound or something. Ringelman does well to hold on to it. We're going to get another face-off down here. A lot of face-offs in this period so far.
Well, gives Team Delgado a lot of opportunities to increase their percentage, I guess. So I guess it's a good thing.
And opportunities to lower their percentage.
That too.
Of course, it's the only way you can get better is practice. I'm sure it helps Team Cook as well. Slows the pace down a little bit too, as the Team Cook bench is also shorthanded. They're looking at 5 players. Looks like Mark Miyamoto's out. I don't see Neil Benson. I don't see Rick Panic. So they're missing quite a few players. And that seems to be the order of the day here, as we saw a couple teams skating with 4 or 5. There was a team, the 10 o'clock game, that skated with 3. So attendance has been hard to come by here. Turnover, Delgado throws one! Mitch! Oh, and he lost it through the legs. Tried to scramble a little bit, and Delgado's going to get credit for the goal there. Just kind of a freak little play. I think it was Rieger who got her stick on that to turn it over to Delgado and just threw a backhand in, 5-hole. Mitch scrambled with it, couldn't close the legs in time, and Team Delgado takes the lead here early. Well, takes the first lead, I should say. This is hardly an early lead. And they score! Another kind of freak play. Mark Ignazuski on Jeanette. Jeanette's looking at 2 assists so far here.
Looks like Team Cook's going to have to really back off and try and see if they can get that little cherry pick, because it looks like Team Delgado's, that's what they're going for.
I think you're probably right.
Get the quick, easy shot after that first score.
Delgado's so good at organizing his troops and getting them in the positions that he wants them to be in. So he makes it work. These are always tough shifts, those ones right after goals. Typically, you consider the 3 minutes after any given goal one of the most important moments in a game. And Delgado has capitalized so far. Team Cook kind of backed into her corner early. So it looked like they were doing well defensively, and all of a sudden, and we see it again, they just kind of collapse. Mitch Robinson swipes away at it and manages to get it out. Grogan tries to stick handle. Good job by Jordy Boom to get his feet there. Peterson and Dent collide. Dent goes down. Peterson loses the puck, though. Dent gets it up to Grogan through his feet. Didn't see it. Jordy Boom skates it out. Across the halfway point. Takes his time. He's got a lot of options. He's going to wheel it around. He sees Delgado. He's just going to throw into the net. Blocked away. I don't think that would count as a shot, but turned aside anyway by Mitch Robinson. Down to Grogan. Look to center, and he does. Dent couldn't get his stick down in the lane, though. And that one goes just through the goal mouth. Jordy Boom once again. He's got Peterson in front, Delgado behind. Throws one to the net. Stick save. And here comes Cook now. Cook's got Haneke. Tries to throw one ahead. Delgado blocked it with his skate. Grogan's shot turned aside. Peterson, nifty little backhand. Seeing some good puck movement by Team Delgado. Probably trying to wear out Cook as early as they can. Once they have the advantage like they do, I'm sure they want to clamp down. Cook's got to be aggressive without getting tired here. That one's sitting in the crease. Robinson covers that one before Peterson could get a stick on it. That one was sitting open for a little bit. Peterson and Rieger both had chances. So good defense by Makusik. And I believe Haneke there to prevent what was definitely a scoring chance. Be really dangerous. Bad news if Cook would have fallen 3-0 here in the first with only 5 skaters. Nice little fake off the side of the net. In front off a skate of Grogan. This is what they need Haneke to do, though. Out in front, goes through 5 players. Comes all the way back, and Cook is going to pick it up. No, he misses it. Rieger throws it up. She's got Ignazuski in front. Tips that one high again. That one turned over to Cook, though. Grogan and Boom battle. Haneke now To his backhand. Manville goes down, but Henneke didn't see it. He turns around, skates into the slot, throws one! Stick save! And again, off the rebound. Grogan had a good chance there. Ringelman made just a little bit of a repositioning, and that was enough to get her stick in the way. Big save there, though it wasn't very flashy. Mitch diving, and that one bounced off. No goal. Face off down to Mitch's right. Dent wins that battle on the face-off, gets it to Grogan. Grogan tries to chip it ahead. Manville gonna get his stick on that one and send it out of play.
It's interesting to know here because we got Grogan, who's been around for a while. He's a big-time goal scorer. He's got 23 goals
In his previous 2 seasons.
and he's being flanked by Dent,
Who has never played before. So, nice mix of veterancy and some rookie talent here. And I think Dent's been doing well to show he's got a nose for the net. And pairing him with Grogan is definitely going to help him get on his way. He's already got 2 goals this season. Grogan loses a draw there. Got his stick on it initially, but didn't get possession. Peterson threw one fast into the middle. I think that was for Ignazuski, but Cook broke it up. Boom, not interested in the puck. Does well to just cut off Grogan, leave the puck for Manville, who takes a shot, and that one just wide. Peterson hacks away at it, and that one won't go. Peterson and Ignazuski hemmed in down low. Cook takes advantage, and he tries to skate it out. Does, but he's forced to turn aside. Loses the puck now. Peterson to the dot. Winds up. That one stopped by Robinson, who scrambles out to cover. 1:41 left here. 2-0 Team Delgado. They line up for the draw. Another face-off win by Cook. Captain tries to get it up to Dent. That one goes off the mark. Manville sends one deep. McCusick behind the net, back to Tom Cook. James Dent up for Eileen. Skates with it, throws one too. Ringelman, who deflects it wide with the stick. In front. Delgado just had his stick down. That puck stopped on a dime. Rieger tries to get away from pressure. Ends up turning it over. But Peterson's on it, and he gets it over to Delgado. Delgado stick handles into the slot. Mitch shuffling down on his knees. That one lost in the skates. Henneke can't contain it. Rieger's got it. She's got Peterson in front, but couldn't settle it. Deflects off a skate, and here comes Henneke. He's got 19 seconds. Fires one, and he scores! Took a couple odd bounces there. Delgado took a whack at it, but Henneke is going to get credit for that goal. And that is a huge, huge play here. Instead of going down 2-0 at the end of the first half, potentially even 3-0, they managed to get it 2-1. Get back into this game. That's Hanneke's 5th goal on the season, and definitely going to provide some momentum for Team Cook to build on as we come into the second half. Face-off controlled by Team Delgado, comes back to Cook though. They turn it away right away. Look for Team Cook to rebound here, as they got a lot of positives coming out of the second half of the first period. The Cook fans on one. Delgado pounces on it right away. Gets it over to Rieger. Cook does a great job to get back though. Good job back checking. Mitch makes the save. Probably mentioned this before, but this is an adage that any budding hockey player, it really does them well to hear, is conventional wisdom says that you should skate on the back check just as hard as you would skate on a breakaway. And so great defensive responsibility by the captain, Cook. Way to lead by example.
Speaking of captains, it seems like Team Delgado has been really suffering from all the captain plays in the last 2 games that they played. For example, Team Hallman, a big power person right there, captain, scored 4 goals, I believe, on Team Delgado. And then Team Meyer, their captain as well, had scored 3 goals on Team Delgado. So they're really kind of suffering. It looks like even the captain Delgado needs to kind of step up his game too. You know, kind of make himself known towards the other captains of the other teams. I mean,
yeah, being a captain is a bit of responsibility. And Delgado in front. Woo, Ignazuski, if he was just a step ahead, could have got a stick on that. Finishing that thought, though, being captain is a big responsibility, especially in a league like Loch Ness. And we all know that Joey does a really good job as kind of a bench general and, does well to teach the game. But you're right. Lately, I don't think we've been seeing the kind of offense that we're used to seeing from him. Whereas usually, Cook takes down Rieger, no call. So I think we're used to, especially when they're down, used to seeing him really turn it on. And not so much, as you're right. They kind of have been outclassed by some of the other captains. So if anything, if I were Team Delgado, I'd be worried about Tom and see if big Mr. Cook over there on the point, if he can't unleash some of his cannons. There is one. Oh, and that one bounced high and wide. That one trickled out in a funny angle. Big shot there. Peterson, I believe. Mitch rolling around, manages to gobble that one up.
it also seems that Team Delgado has been making some lineup changes that could also be affecting some of their scoring opportunities. There has to be something that will work for both teams so they can capitalize on their scoring opportunities. I mean, there's a lot of shots going towards the net, but
yeah,
definitely going to have to make something work for both teams.
There really hasn't been a whole lot of quality scoring chances. I think we saw a pretty good one early here with Delgado and Ignazuski. Iggy almost getting his stick on the puck there with a wide open net, but couldn't make it go. And we've seen a couple little bit of scrambles and wide shots. That one goes high. But, for as much as we've seen, hasn't been a whole lot threatening. Those goals are just kind of sneaking in. And that one skips high and almost takes the scorekeeper's head off. That one went flying into the bench. 19:10 to play here. It's 2-1. Team Delgado. Haneke's got it with Grogan. Throws one in. That one's just low and wide. Tries to knock the backhander in, but that one also wouldn't go. Boom, sent it down to Cook. And Cook, for a lead pass to Grogan, got Manville to beat, and he does, but he's forced to be turned aside. Kind of an errant backhand. Peterson had his head down. Cook had his head down. They didn't see that one. Ignazuski. Iggy's been hot as a forward lately, already approaching his career best in goals. Pairing him with Peterson is definitely a way to help him generate even more offense. They got Peterson, Boom, Manville, and Ignazuski out there right now. That is a really strong unit for Team Delgado. Cook is down, hands covering his face, trying to get back into the play here as his team has the puck, and they're just going to send it wide all the way down the length of the ice, trying to get a line change. Their guys are starting to get tired. You see Grogan kind of belabored getting back onto the bench. Keep in mind, Team Cook has only 5 skaters, so that's only 1 sub for their team. Only 2 for Team Delgado. Just through the crease. Haneke to Makusik. Throws that one down into the corner. Dent to Eileen. Throws one in front, couldn't get it high, and Ringelman's got the bottom of the net covered, as she always does. Haneke back over to Makusik. Throws one high. Didn't see exactly what happened to that. Did you see glove it down? That one definitely threatening to go top corner, though. Some line changes for Team Delgado. Grogan back on to replace Haneke for Team Cook. Delgado's got control after the face-off. Over to Ignazuski. Just throws one in. Turned aside easily by Mitch. Kind Kind of an errant backhand. That one's intercepted by Cook. And he leads the rush, 2-on-2. Sends one in, turned aside by Delgado. Over to Rieger now, who's got pressure from Cook. Cook takes her stick away, but can't get the puck. Manville doing a good job of supporting. Pinches in. Loses it to McCusick. But Delgado floods the zone, so they've still got possession. Rimmed all the way down by Joey. I think he was looking for Ignazuski, but he couldn't get to it before Cook. Everybody's starting to look a little bit tired out there with 16 minutes to play. Definitely look to see, especially Team Cook, look to see them drag a little bit. I know Tom's been out there a while, taking long shifts. Delgado works it around. And he sends one high for Ignazuski, just out of his reach. Eileen skates behind the net and sends it high. Good long lead pass over to Dent. Dent throws one in front. It's a tricky little play. Sends it right into Ringelman though, and she gloves it down for the faceoff. 2-1, still your score. Team Delgado with the narrowest of leads. Much needed timeout by Team Cook. Closes. And they win the draw. Cook tees one up. What a save by Ringelman. She's got no clue where it is. That one just embedded itself in her pads. She had absolutely no idea what happened. Big, big shot there, and that's what Tom's gonna do. Especially now. We got about 3/4 left to go here in the period and in the game subsequently. So look for Cook to really become more of a factor. Peterson throws one. Mitch out high to greet it, but no luck as it goes wide. And Mitch will cover. Definitely look to see more from Cook, look to see more from Haneke as Team Cook tries to push the play a little bit, get back. Dent changes off, and here comes Haneke. Grogan wins the draw again. Despite being outmanned, they're still dominating in the faceoff circle. That's got to hurt Team Delgado. Joey to Jordy. Oh, and I think he wanted Peterson, but he didn't realize that Peterson was coming all the way back. Expected him to turn off a little bit. So Cook gets there before Rieger. McCusick doesn't quite contain it. Good job there by Haneke to get it up to McCusick, though. And she tries to feed Grogan, but can't. Delgado settles a rolling puck now. Just gets it low and loses it in his skates. Haneke tried to feed Grogan. That one bounced off Peterson and went on net. Didn't see what happened there. McCusick got tripped up. Lost it. Grogan couldn't stick handle through Jordy Boom. A little bit of a collision there, and Delgado's going to control it. On Jeanette now to Peterson. Peterson lost it to Dent, who finds Grogan. Didn't have a whole lot on that pass, though. They end up with it, and he wanted Grogan, whose stick was taken away by Jordy Boom. John Peterson turns off his man over to Joey Delgado. The captains collide there, and Cook loses the puck to Joey. Got it now. Good back check there by Haneke. Dent gets on it to break up the play, and Cook turns away from Delgado and sends it deep. His players just don't have the legs under him to chase that one down. Over to Ignazuski. Off of Anjanette Rieger's skate. Otherwise, it was just her and Cook. She goes down, gets tied up by Dent. Dent then collides with Ignazuski. No calls. Eileen throws one in and scores! Sounded like that might have taken a funny bounce. I heard wood. I'm not sure if that touched the Delgado defenseman's stick there or what happened. Maybe Ringelman got a piece of it. Kind of a funny play, but Eileen McCusick scores to tie it up with 11:50 to play. It's 2-2. That's Eileen's 4th goal of the season. Tom Cook and his squad have made a game out of it.
Seems as though both teams defensively are looking pretty sharp right now, but offensively, those goals are just kind of falling in there somehow.
They are. It's got to be the fatigue at this point. Short benches gonna hurt, and I think in some ways it's possible. I'm not saying that this is what Team Delgado is doing, but it's possible that they're kind of underestimating just how much energy Team Cook is going to have. You see Haneke there went down, asking the ref why that wasn't called, but it wasn't, and play continues. We saw a lot of jump there right after by Haneke, Dent. And I tell you, 3 minutes after a goal, the most important moments. This is a critical moment in the game to be sure. Grogan chases down Delgado, but Delgado gets it away from him. Stick handles away from Dent, and Dent's not happy with himself. He knew that move was coming, and he got beat by it anyway. Over to Rieger. Can't stick handle that one. Eileen just stands up in front of her, locks her out. Mitch Robinson scrambles out, and Ignazuski had a chance as Robinson was down and way out of the net. But that one goes just wide. Delgado beats Dent, but not McCusick. Dent slow to get to his feet. I think he's all right. He's just tired. He's going to go off for a change. Puck down in the corner now, and Steve Manville collects it. Just over 10 minutes to play. Tie game, 2-2 your score. Team Cook just tied it up a few moments ago. In front! McCusick took away Rieger's stick, and Manville's play wouldn't go. Eileen throws the puck away before Anjanette can cause a high turnover. Their squad just trying to slow things down. It would definitely be in Team Delgado's favor to push the pace here. Looks like his squad's a little bit tired as well. Eileen McCusick. Haneke lost it to Peterson. Oh! That's a goal.
Perfect example.
Oh, man. That's
how the goals just keep falling somehow.
That is exactly what you were talking about. What a fluky goal. Robinson was out. He greeted the play. I think he did that well. And Peterson, in the midst of stick handling, went down, and it looked like he was trying to pull the puck back to his backhand, maybe, but couldn't quite get his stick on it, and the puck just slowly trickled in across the line. I don't think Mitch knew where it was. Team Delgado regains the lead here, 3-2, 8:50 to play. So a huge goal by Team Delgado late, and now fatigue is really going to set in as these players are getting tired out there. You can see everybody starting to drag a little bit. Jordy Boom throws one. Mitch stretches out, covers that one up, content to slow the pace down as much as possible, but his guys need to get their legs under them. They've used up their timeout already. They used it with about 15 minutes to play here in the second. So they've got to do everything they can to slow things down, take their time, and get their legs back under themselves. But the clock continues to run here. Peterson, stick handling. That one bounced off the feet of a Cook defender. And Grogan, who wanted to feed Haneke, let him streak in. Didn't quite get it all on it. Jordy Boom throws one in, and a huge sprawling save by Mitch Robinson. Snow Angels down. Does a great job there stopping that goal. Big save by Mitch. Giving up a goal there would be disastrous. Steve Manville now just throws one in. Robinson got a piece of it, and that one bounced. That came over to Anjanette, but I think McCusick had her stick. Otherwise, that would have been just an empty net tap-in. Mitch manages to cover it up. 7 minutes now. 3-2 still your score. Team Delgado with the lead. Dent and Peterson to face off in the circle. Peterson wins that one. Boom just tries to throw it ahead. Doesn't get a whole lot behind it. Gives it away. Here comes Haneke. Throws one low. Tried to get one there before Ringelman could get down. McCusick backhands one. Ringelman gives up the puck. Look to see Cook pressure here now, as this is a good chance for them. McCusick gave it away to Delgado, but Dent is on him. Delgado manages to get it back up to Ignazuski, who throws it ahead. Captain Cook up. Grogan loses it once again to Delgado. Joey spins off Dent. In front of Peterson, one-timer wide off the side of the net. Ignazuski tries to feed Peterson again, but Eileen's got it. She feeds Grogan, who can't quite corral it, and the puck goes all the way back down into the Delgado zone. Jordy Boom collects the puck behind the net. Gives it away. Fires one just wide as Dent. He was close. He had Ringelman down, but didn't have a whole lot to shoot at. Ringelman did a good job to make herself big, force the puck wide. Jordy Boom. Delgado asking for it. He's got it. Peterson in front of the net. Delgado off his backhand. Mitch Robinson sticks it away. James Dent to Cook. Man, Cook has been a workhorse for his club out there tonight. Grogan turns it over. Joey has got a lot of jump in his step right now. He's going to do everything he can to take advantage of this. Glove saved by Robinson. Grogan, a bouncer, and the net is knocked off its moorings, so they're going to have to whistle play dead. 5 minutes to play, 3-2 your score. Team Delgado leads in the second. Face-off controlled by Team Cook. Ringelman gloved it and dropped it. Left it for a defense to pick up, and Ignazuski beats Eileen McCusick. She stays with it, though. Good tenacity. Tries to get her team going. She battles along the boards. Steve Manville's all over her. Rieger in pursuit. It's Haneke now. Derek Haneke over to Cook. Cook back to McCusick. They do what they can to set up now. Skates in. Throws one low, and that one is taken away by Delgado, who turns on the afterburners. He beats Cook. He beats McCusick, and another sprawling save by Robinson. Tom Cook goes down in a heap and just gloves that one over to Robinson. That guy is just out of gas at this point. He's been out for just about the entire game, if not the entire game. I'm not sure I've seen him change. He's been out there for a long time, and that collision has got him exhausted. And Delgado looks like he's getting his third or fourth win. Another huge save by Robinson. Sprawling beats Peterson. And Robinson doing everything he can to give his squad a chance to win. Here's a chance for his team now as Grogan picks it up. Cycles it over to McCusick. Dent can't make the pass go, and it's a 2-on-1. Peterson can't feed Rieger. Haneke's got a man deep. He feeds Grogan, but he can't corral the puck. Spins around, doesn't get the shot away as Grogan goes down in a heap. He's exhausted as well. Delgado through the legs of Dent. McCusick is still there. Pressures him. Delgado over to Manville. Steve Manville tries to chip one ahead. Backhander by Peterson. Gets behind Mitch, but he manages to cover it up. Team Cook getting the chances here. Tom comes back out now after an abbreviated shift on the bench for him. 2 minutes now. Manville around to Boom. Boom down, tries to hit Ignazuski, but it's off the mark. And Cook collects the puck. Not going to have too many more opportunities for rushes, so they got to make them count. Dent does well to not give it away. That's exactly what this team needs, and Cook just disgusted with himself how he gave that one away. But his men are on it anyway. Haneke in pursuit, but Manville throws it out of his reach. Peterson's got Boom, and he just turns away. Delgado is so good as a team at killing the clock, and that is exactly what they're going to do. Mitch getting ready to come off for the extra attacker, at which point the entire Team Cook bench will be on the court. Dent collects. He's got Haneke in front. Haneke streaks away. McCusick attacks. In front to Ringelman. Save. 56.9 seconds to play. Mitch Robinson is on the bench and is a Team Delgado timeout. Right. Robinson's on the bench. Empty net now. 5-on-4. Haneke gives it away. Rieger not interested in the empty net, just trying to get it down. Cook picks it up. 45 seconds. Rieger pressures Cook. He turns her aside. Gets it down low. Cook's men flood in front of the net. That one backhanded towards the net. Scores!
Very impressive by Team Cook.
Celebrating 33. Like all these scoreboards are broken. 33.6 seconds. They tie it up. Spectacular goal there. The empty net pays off. Mitch climbs back over the wall, and we've got a tie game. What a goal.
I don't think Ringelman was expecting that at all from Team Cook.
Well, there's a lot of traffic in front. Just when Delgado thought they had this game in the bag. That's another huge momentum shift. In front! And this game is certainly not over. We're not guaranteed to go to overtime here. We got 10 seconds, and Team Delgado makes a rush. Peterson throws one. Mitch down. 5 seconds. Jordy in front. In the feet. Mitch covers it up. We got 1.5 to play. Big face-off here. Delgado does have enough time to score. So a win here by Cook is imperative. They want to salvage at least the 1 point from making it into the shootout. And they're just going to tie it up, and we are going to overtime. What a game. What a turn of events. 33 seconds and change, and Team Cook gets a point for their club. Now they battle over the bonus. Teams go back to their respective benches, take a little bit of a breather, and figure out who is going to do what here. Anjanette Rieger set to take the first shot here for Team Delgado. Skates in on Mitch. And Mitch gets low and stops that one right away. Anjanette cannot be happy with that effort. Mitch came up with what's got to be the easiest save of the game for him, as he's just had a great one here. James Dent picks up the puck for Team Cook. Skates in on Ringelman. Stick handles, and that one stopped. Stick save by Lauren Ringelman, and the crowd reacts to that one. 0-0 here in the shootout, and Steve Manville takes the ice. I refuse to call it the court. This is the ice. Here comes Manville to his forehand. Skates around, and Mitch got a stick on it. Manville knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to get Mitch to bite. He wanted him to go down. And Robinson got his stick on that before Manville could finish his move. Big play there. Chris Grogan. Second shooter for Team Cook. And he beats Ringelman. The pressure is on Team Delgado now. Jordy Boom steps up, and he needs to score here. If he doesn't get one past Mitch, Team Cook will have turned in an amazing, impressive come from behind. Here he comes. Jordy Boom. To his forehand. Around, and Mitch pokes it away again. And that'll do it. 4-3 is your final score. They tied it with 33 seconds. They won it in overtime. Chris Grogan is the hero. Team Cook walks away with a huge victory here. We see the team start to come together for the handshake. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to discuss our 3 stars, and we'll be back with them for you right here, Hockey Afternoon in MARINA. What a finish there. 4-3 is your final. Team Cook walks away with an outstanding victory. They stuck to their game plan despite only having one substitute the entire time, with their entire bench out on the ice. Mitch, obviously, empty net. Spectacular 5-on-4 play. They managed to tie it up with 33.6 seconds. They get the lone goal in the shootout. Just turned in a huge performance. So it's time, of course, for the 3 stars. My 3rd star tonight comes from Team Delgado. It's Mark Ignazuski. Iggy had a goal tonight, and he's normally a defensive guy. We're seeing him make the transition to forward, and he's been great. He's been great. I don't think anybody on the Team Delgado roster expected Iggy to be one of their primary offensive guns. But I think at this point he is. He's got another goal. He's already approaching his career high. So he's having a great year, season, whatever. He had a really, really solid game, and I think he did well more than was expected of him. So 3rd star for Mark Ignazusi. Good job, Iggy. 2nd star, Captain Tom Cook. Was that guy a workhorse or what? That guy was everywhere tonight. That guy was on the bench for maybe 3 minutes the entire game. He was out there playing, directing his troops, making stuff happen. He was a big part of that tying goal. Tom Cook's got to be my number 2. 1st star, I love the goalies. I really do. And I was torn, but after the shootout, it's Mitch. It's Mitch Robinson all the way. 1st star. I don't know how many sprawling saves he had. 4, 5 on his back, makes game-saving stops in front against known goal scorers. And then to come into the shootout and be perfect, it's got to be Mitch. Great game for Mitch. He really, really did everything he could to give his team a chance to win, and they did. So 1st star, Mitch Robinson. Maybe?
Alrighty, my 3 stars. My 3rd star is actually going to go to both teams. Their defense was outstanding. Not much coming from the offense, which was kind of what we were looking for, but their defense definitely showed through for both teams and showed what they're made of, obviously. My 2nd star goes to Mitch Robinson. Great goalie. He's an awesome netminder, just like Chris was saying, and he read the puck very well and saved a lot of big, potential scoring opportunities for Team Delgado. So I was very impressed by him. My 1st star goes to Captain Cook. That sounds kind of funny. Captain Cook, because he had tremendous leadership on the floor today. Even though he was tired, he still stuck it through and just showed that his team what he's worth and is a great leader for that team. So my number 1 goes to Captain Cook. So that's it, and I'll see you next week.